You work all year, but these guys make your annual salary during a single lunch break. How does $55,000 for just one day on set sound? This isn't Hollywood, this is modern Russia. Today we're cracking open the vaults of the country's wealthiest stars. Let's dive in. Nikita Kologrivy. Nikita has become the biggest breakthrough of the past year. His role in the hit series The Boy's Word literally catapulted him into the major leagues of Russian cinema. For the entire series that made him a superstar, he earned just over $5,500. But now, its price tag has skyrocketed. One day of filming costs about $2,800. Nikita, you're just opening our list, and trust me, the numbers only get crazier from here. But to reach the income level of our next hero, he had to become the main face of every project in the country. Alexander Petrov. They call him the guy who's everywhere. He became an icon after the series Policeman from Rubliovka and the blockbuster T-34. Even though critics often say he plays the same character in every role, his daily rate has skyrocketed to $55,000. Metrics: 19th place in the Russian trust rating. Current wealth: $1.7 million per year. Petrov wins with numbers, but our next hero is a multi-instrumentalist, Sergey Burunov. This hero is a true voice of a generation. For a long time, his face remained in the shadows, but his voice was how Leonardo DiCaprio, Johnny Depp, and Adam Sandler spoke in Russia. His massive fame exploded after playing Lieutenant Colonel Yakovlev in Policeman from Rubliovka, making him the king of national memes. After the show Big Difference ended, Sergey struggled for years with minor cameos. He was completely ignored for serious roles because directors saw him only as a parodist, not a dramatic actor. He literally had to fight his way back into the spotlight. Today, he is arguably the most in-demand artist in the country. His daily filming rate is approximately $13,300. Now, he is perhaps the most sought-after actor who voices almost every project. Current wealth: a solid $2 million per year. Sergey proved that a voice can be worth millions and that talent can break any stereotype. But our next guest is a one-man show who finds time to write books, raise 6 children, and still stay at the top of the richest stars list. Ivan Okhlobystin, the star of the cult sitcom Interns. He somehow manages to be a priest, an actor, and a screenwriter all at once. He's written over 12 books. Plus, his latest movie, Holop 2, raked in over $44 million. Consistently ranks among the top 40 most influential people in media. Current wealth: $2 million per year. Think acting is just a boys' club? Wait until you see our next star, Svetlana Khodchenkova, the only woman in our top list. She's so big that she starred in Hollywood alongside Hugh Jackman in The Wolverine. He's been working non-stop for 20 years, boasting dozens of awards and the title of Honored Artist of Russia. The most in-demand actress in the country, with a schedule packed for months in advance. Current wealth: $2.2 million per year. But even Hollywood success fades next to the power of Russia's most influential cinema dynasty. Fyodor Bondarchuk. Son of the legendary Sergey Bondarchuk, he turned his last name into a massive brand. He directed Attraction and Stalingrad. Critics often claim his fame was inherited, but he makes millions not just as an actor, but also as a high-profile TV host. His films like Dark Planet and Attraction are considered the biggest technological milestones in Russian cinema history. Current wealth: $3 million per year. Who could possibly be richer than the man who literally owns the industry? Only the king of charisma and commercials. Dmitry Nagiev. If you want Nagiev in your film, prepare $55,000 for one shooting day. But there's a catch. He won't leave his house unless you guarantee him at least 4 days of filming. His famous ultimatum to producers goes, either $20 million for the project or let Kologrivy play it instead. His massive success is built on legendary roles in projects like the hit comedy series Fizruk and the gripping drama The Unforgiven. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. For a single ad contract with a major bank, he reportedly received a staggering $20 million. Although he shares first place with Alexander Petrov on the list of most overexposed actors, Nagiev paradoxically ranks 6th in the National Trust rating. People may grumble that he's everywhere, but they trust him more than any politician. To maintain this status, he sleeps on planes, works without days off, and even places his son Kirill in notable roles in his projects. His annual income is $3.6 million, but his overall advertising assets make him practically untouchable. Millions of dollars for a smile and a few lines on camera? Now you know what success looks like in Russian cinema. Which one of them deserves their paycheck the most? Let us know in the comments.